Ohio State beats Notre Dame 34-23 to win in the college football playoff national championship. Um, Will Howard was exceptional, in my opinion. I know he had some off-target throws, but he only had 4 incompletions, 17-21, 231 yards, 2 touchdowns, 16 carries, 57 yards on the ground. Quinshon Judkins amassing 100 yards on the ground on 11 carries, 2 touchdowns. He also had 2 catches for 21 yards and a touchdown. Jeremiah Smith, the man himself, the freshman sensation, 5 catches, 88 yards and a touchdown. And Mecca Abuka, 6 for 64. Uh, Abuka did have a costly fumble there in the game. Ohio State only getting back there and sacking Riley Leonard twice in the ball game. But ultimately, they come out on top and are your 2025 national champions. Elijah, what is your initial reaction of the Buckeyes getting the win?
Man, it was really good. I feel like they controlled the game for most of it. Will coming off and completing every throw he besides one in the first half. Will Howard played very well at the quarterback position defensively. Besides the last 2 quarters, they played very, very well. But the Buckeyes, like I didn't expect them to win after that. They got beat by Michigan, by a team that I didn't think was as good as they were. You would think that they would be a first round out, but whatever Brian Day said or whatever clicked after that loss, you got to tip your hat off to that team. I think Ohio State deserved it. Like you said, they're the highest salary team in college football, and I think they have a lot of talent on that roster. So again, Ohio State won, and they deserve it. And I can't wait to see how Brian Day capitalize off this because his job was on the line for some people, and he proved that he deserved more years with the Buckeyes.
No doubt about it, man. He is going to absolutely get an extension after this. If he's not in a contract year or whatever, he's gonna get paid. He assembled a roster with not the best quarterback in the country, but a quarterback good enough to make plays for the offense that they had, with the playmakers they had, with Quinshon Judkins, Travion Henderson, Emeka Abuka, Carnell Tate, and of course Jeremiah Smith. It was going to be extremely hard for Notre Dame to come out on top in this ball game. As I had said in our episode that dropped earlier today, we had been saying throughout the stream, if you give Jeremiah Smith one-on-one opportunities, which they did on that 3rd and 11 to ice the game, he's going to win. The kid's phenomenal, 6'3", 215 pounds, and he's just getting started as a true freshman. Hats off to Marcus Freeman and Notre Dame for getting here, because tons of national media didn't believe that they were supposed to be in this game because they're independent. They didn't play in a conference championship. They're not an SEC team, despite the fact that they went and beat an SEC team, right? Despite the fact that they go and beat Penn State. Like, they weren't supposed to be here by a lot of regards, by a lot of people's standards, but they are here. They were here in the national championship. They come up short because they just played against the better team. And that's what it really boils down to. Ohio State was the better team. They had more athletes. Their Jimmies were better than Notre Dame's Joes. That's what it boils down to. As Ohio State picks up the 11-point victory and wins their first national championship since the 14-15 season, back when Ezekiel Elliott was there with Urban Meyer. That was also the first ever college football playoff system back when it was just 4 teams in the playoff. And now Ohio State is once again the first of a first, winning a national championship in the 12-team playoff system. I'm sure people are going to say that, Ohio State Notre Dame shouldn't have been here anyway because of the way the 12-team system was set up. It should have been an SEC team. Alabama should have been in. Ohio State or Ole Miss should have been in. You can say all what you want to, man. But with the way the format is right now, Ohio State is your national champion, and that's what all of it boils down to. It's a Big Ten team, whatever. Because like we say all the time, it doesn't matter what the patch is on the front of your jersey. It's the logo, the team name, and the name that you have on the back of your jersey that matters the most. That's who you're playing for. It doesn't matter about the conference.
Yeah, and like I said, it's fair game. You know, we always look at SEC the most dominant. No, it was not this year. SEC had their fair share of teams that made it. Big Ten, Big Ten had their fair share that made it. Big 12 had a one, and so on and so forth. So everybody got to play everybody. You can't duck smoke at college football no more. If the SEC said they're the best conference, they got to go prove it. The Big Ten feel like they're the best conference, they got to go prove it. So you know, so it's like ACC, same thing. They feel like they're the best conference, you got to go prove it. So you can't duck smoke the way how this college football playoff is set up, and also with the strength of schedules, I think we're going to start to see a shift in it pretty soon. I don't think a lot of these teams won't play some. I mean, they still will play some of these low schools because for the money aspect. But you're going to start seeing some high-profile teams start playing some other high-profile teams in the future. So it's like I said, it's a win-win for college football. Ohio State gets the first one, but this game's going to continue to get bigger and better.
No doubt about it, man. For Notre Dame, when you look at it, the biggest problem in this is that Riley Leonard was their leading rusher. No way that I'm letting my starting quarterback have 17 carries and Jeremiah Love only have 4. That's where one of your issue lies. And the second thing is that Jaden Greathouse, all of his receptions, 6 for 128 and 2 tubs, were all in the second half. I don't think he had a single reception in the first half. Going forward, you're going to have to go and get your quarterback. If you don't have him on your roster, you're going to have to go hit the portal. And he's probably going to cost you somewhere around $6-7 million. Because Carson Beck just got that money on, and I know rev share is supposed to kick in, but we'll see. You had all the pieces. This was your moment to capitalize on it, but like I said earlier, the better team won outright. The better team won. There was no the refs did this. They got bailed out. In the one-on-one situations that mattered, Ohio State won more of them. That's what it boils down to. So, credit to the Buckeyes. Congratulations to Ryan Day for winning his first, joining that prestigious list of coaches in the Ohio State carousel. Urban Meyer, Jim Trussell, so many others that were able to get it done at Ohio State. So, congratulations to the Buckeyes for getting it done. Thank you so much for watching this clip of the Fitz Take podcast. Be sure to like this video and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also follow me and Elijah on our social media platforms. They will be linked down in the description. And remember, every episode of the Fitz Take podcast will air right here on the YouTube channel every Monday at 2 p.m. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.